story if we get caught.
The guard knows how to deal with the likes of you.
What's going on, guys?
For the 80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Rhetoric.
This place has been violated for the last time.
What's this about? You don't belong here.
I didn't even hear it click.
Right, so we've got a nice crafting motive chest piece as well. I'll be giving this away. Anything I find I'm going to be giving away. PCNA. So let me know if you're on PCNA.
I think you're supposed to be here.
Don't know what was going on there. My controller was going mad. What's going on, mate? How's it going? Appreciate ya. Yeah, just be doing a stealing stream this morning, just saying chill. And giveaways. Anything I find. What's going on, mate? How's it going? Where's my controller? Plays ball, because I'm having trouble with this controller now.
Assurances from House Rhetoric. They will handle this trouble with pride.
Pocket what you can.
Time to wolf out. Yeah, I must do some more werewolf builds. I've seen quite a lot of werewolf builds actually in Imperial City. I've seen groups of werewolves, which I haven't seen in years. Quite a lot. Definitely subclassing's made werewolf a lot better. I need to do one on live. I'll probably do it on the Xbox. Always looking for new locations to do thieving. Yeah, the best really is Vardenfell, to be honest. And like I said, with the event as well, it's nice. We've got the parcels. Can I get in here quickly? Wait, caught by the guard? No. I'm kind of sad the market price add-on not installing for me anymore. I haven't actually used that. But I have seen people use that. It does look pretty good. Let's see if it works. Oh, come on. I've got to sort this ledger domain out. I haven't got it fully maxed. Yeah, Werewolf, Sulk, Temp, Nightblade or Werewolf build. Yeah, I think for Werewolf, definitely, I think I'm always going to probably pick Arcanist. Which one is it? Might be this one. Yeah, this one gives you a tons of recovery. Really good on Werewolf. what's going on. Got a brand new controller and it's already playing up. I think it's the cable though. Damn, this build is not great for stealing. Right, that'll do for that zone. Shadow, are you in the PCNA AD Coalition Werewolf Discord? There's one? Damn. Too bad you can't give away on PS4, yeah, unfortunately. Only PCNA. But yeah, if I could, I would though. I wish it was just cross-platform and that way you could just do giveaways for everyone, because it would make it better. What's going on, Mike? Or Ark's Discord? I'm not sure. How do I sign up? Yeah, I'm okay with Discord. I'm a little bit. I can't use Discord that well. When it comes to Discord for the werewolf builds, big fan here. Yeah, I need to do some more.
Pocket what you can.
Need to do some more on the actual live server. I've done a lot of PTS and dueling ones.
Snowbird's chance in a forge.
Right, let's see if we get lucky today. Oh. Yeah, I won't be doing any PvP. As I need a break from PvP, I've been doing a lot of it. So I'll be taking a couple of days off from doing the PvP. I'll just keep running into groups all the time. And I'll just get crushed. Still vouch this day that Zos give us the werewolf behemoth. Yeah, they just, well, werewolf in general just needs a complete overhaul. Can I pass the link here? Yeah, no worries, mate. Whatever you need to do.
At this point, you're breaking the law.
But I think with werewolf you need some crazy healing and strong recoveries. So I think you want to be touching around 3k, 2.5k. Magical recovery is the key. That's where I've had the best success with werewolf. You've got to have high recovery so you can just pump those heals out. That's where I've, especially in dueling as well, that's what I had the best success with. Hey, why have I got vampire on? This build has no healing. So I've not had one parcel yet, but we've got a chest motive to give away. So type in the chat if you're PCNA. Hopefully we get some rare stuff as well, as I'm overdue for that.
You won't get away with this.
We'll see what my inventory's like, but that's full. It is a little bit. Wretched with smoke bear haunches, what I'm hearing. Yeah, pretty much. And passive sustain, yeah. Definitely go Arcanist, I think is a really good one for recoveries. You really need to push those recoveries higher. And obviously you've got to have the Hellfire Werewolf to deal with the dot burns that everyone's running and the high crit. If you've got low health, you'll just go down unless you're in a group.
You should have left when you had the chance. Guards!
But yeah, I normally run Essence Thief on Werewolf is really good. And then probably like Rallying Cry or Pariah. Maybe not Rallying Cry, might be too squishy. You need that crazy sustain. Yeah, I think it was the last werewolf build I done. Subclassing one was really strong. It was really holding its own. Right, so what have we got so far? We got anything nice? Only the chest motive. Some more trash.
Hey, it's your funeral. Keep your weapons ready.
We've not had any event boxes yet.
You'll answer for that.
Come on, friends. You're better than that.
Alright, see you later, mate. Thanks for checking in. Love your stuff. Yeah, I've got some more builds and stuff coming. Just going to be doing a little bit of the event. Got some more stuff coming. Yeah, it's mostly going to be PvP stuff. Yeah, definitely want to revisit the werewolf, and I've got to be doing some ganking builds. I'm releasing this one probably this week. Then yeah, I want to do some bow ganks, something a bit different. But yeah, basically what I'll be doing is going through a lot of my older builds and then just sort of bringing them more up to date. A lot of one bar stuff, because I haven't been doing much one bar stuff lately. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I've already been in here and yeah, right. I've only been doing, or mostly been doing 2-bar sweaty builds, so I'll be doing some 1-bar, some more chill stuff, like BGs or whatever. But yeah, Werewolf is definitely in a better place. It's just you're up against just, you know, crazy builds. And because it doesn't have a cleanse, but yeah, you just need to pump out that crazy healing basically. It scales off max health, so it makes sense to have high max health as well. Oh, we've got one here.
I don't believe it either. But what you did actually
You're not bad with a lockpick.
Damn, where is these event boxes? I tell you, they don't drop much. not through stealing. Oh, what's the inventory like? Might have to go sell PCNA. Alright, sweet. I'll do a full loop. And then once I've done the full loop, I'll do a giveaway. I've got a chess motive to give away. Binge watching Gloom and Lycanthorpe Gaming wolf builds, yeah. I do like werewolf builds because they're one bar, they're just easy to play as long as you build them correctly. But yeah, just high health, high recovery is the way to go.
Ridiculous.
But it's just a shame werewolf needs a few little buffs here and there. Could really bring it into a good position. So you still can make good werewolf builds. They just have to really be really well thought, as werewolf lacks so much. But yeah, I'd definitely go essence from front bar or like on the main bit. How much gold have I got? Yeah, essence is just one of the best sets anyway. But yeah, it works really well with werewolf. And then yeah, you just want sort of like a tanky set. So yeah, you could go Plague Doctor, or what else was I gonna say? Is it War Poet? War Poet might be for the minor toughness, or you can go Pariah, something like that.
Pocket what you can.
Oh yeah, I just realised we're meant to be getting our new internet today. Let's see if that happens. I bet it don't. And then I can multi-stream. Right, Sadif Mora. So I want to be multi-streaming to Twitch as well. That's not the right one. How low is the rate of boxes dropping? For stealing, it's not that great. I'd probably say it's about 1 in 20 boxes on average. So
Can we look for their things?
yeah, it's not the best way to get the boxes in the event by far. It's just an alternative way.
Keep an ear out for anything
And
exciting.
like I said, on top of it, you can get the really rare paintings. But again, it is a low drop, but that's why they're worth so much. So if you are going to be stealing to get the boxes, yeah, you definitely want to be doing a route where you're going to get something else on top. Because you could go here, because the boxes do respawn quicker and faster, but there's a lot of players here, and on top of it you don't get any extra rare drops, so it's not really worth it. You're probably better off doing this run.
Get out.
And I think it's only lock boxes as well. But yeah, I mean obviously if you want to do it the way with the, like a guild member, it's probably quicker.
I don't think you're supposed to be here.
Oh, there's no boxes here.
Do I have to summon a guard?
Has anyone had anything good out of the boxes yet? I've only had... Am I getting attacked? I think the best thing I've had
Seriously?
is Imperial Fragments and this dagger. I don't know if that's one of the new ones or not. I'm not really up to date with the motives. Right, let's keep it going. I always go to that false door. Why do I keep doing that? Oh no, I've just wedged myself. Damn, I'm getting nowhere fast.
There are no shortcuts in the law.
My lockbox luck is horrendous, but I still try after I watch your videos. Yeah, it's just I've not had that many. I think our stream I done, I probably got about 8 of the parcels in about an hour.
Pocket what you can.
Sure. You were warned. Now you'll need to deal
So yeah,
with the
there's
guard.
definitely quicker ways. It's just a different way to do it. Plus I need to level the ledger domain, and I'm after all the Vardenfell rare stuff anyway.
Can we look for those things?
What's going on, mate? How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Let's show him what we're made of.
Oh damn it. Am I getting through? No. How's ESO treating you since the update? Yeah, it's not too bad. I didn't like it at first. I thought it was a little bit too much, you know, with all the leveling the skill lines, which I wasn't aware of because I didn't read the update properly. I just thought it'd all be accessible and you didn't have to level anything. So the leveling really did put me off at first. But yeah, it is growing on me. And I'm starting to enjoy all the subclass in theory stuff. But yeah, so it's a lot of different builds. I already thought it was just going to be one meta, but I've seen a lot of different builds. Yeah, a bit overwhelming, yeah, it definitely is. And on top of it, like I said, I want to start on Xbox as well. But then I've got to regrind all the levels again, all the skill lines. I'm like, oh yeah, I probably will at some point. Because there is builds I need to be doing on Xbox.
Damn it. Where is that copy of the Chimar Vermilium?
Because yeah, I ain't got tons of stuff on PC, but Xbox I've got a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'll be revisiting a lot of my like really popular builds, like the Frost ones, some of the ganking ones, and then just sort of bring them more up to date. Yeah, definitely the Frost Mage 1 bar I want to be doing. Yeah, some bow ganks. That's the only thing I haven't really touched on much. I'm so glad we got Lazy Writ now. Yeah, I've never actually used that, but I'm not a big Writ person anymore. I used to be. But yeah, I know that's really good. Where's the guard? Right there. That usually happen, does it? We got through.
The law does not waver in the wind.
What's our story if we get caught?
Right, yeah, so I've nearly finished the full run and then I'll be doing the giveaway. So I've got a chest motive to give away. I really need to clear this inventory. And then I'll do another run.
Got a good look.
On down here, no. The weapon damage on this build is ridiculous. It's a bit like 10k. I've got a bank full of storage boxes. It's going to take a while to get rid of them all. Yeah. Inventory space, eh? That's the worst in this game. My Xbox is completely full. Everything's just full to the brim. But even PC, not that I've got loads, but yeah, it's starting to get a bit full now.
I don't think you're. That's it. I'm sending for the guard.
Come on, give us a painting. Just delete a few bits because we've only got about 5 boxes to it. And then I'll do a loot clear. And then do the giveaway. It's nice it's a chest piece as well. Normally it's saying like a weapon.
It was a minor trespass, but you still have a
What are you looking for? I'm just farming the event boxes pretty much, even though I've not even had one.
Can we look for their things?
And yeah, just hopefully the Vardenfell paintings or something nice drop. So yeah, it's just a giveaway stream. I won't really be keeping anything for myself. Right, I think is that done for this zone? I can pull out. Right, yeah, we are done. So last section, and then I'll do the giveaway.
Pocket what you can. This place has been violated for the last time. That's it. I'm sending for the guard.
Oh, we finally got a parcel, blimey. That is the first one I've seen. Let's see if we've got anything in it. Right, the fragments are useful. I do want the fragments.
Guards!
I suppose I'll take the repair kit. And the rest is trash. Yeah, I'm just farming the boxes for the fragments. That's going to be nice. If I can rack up a few of those. Save me doing that white gold tower. But yeah, I've not seen anything too crazy in the boxes apart from, yeah, maybe that motive I've got.
Delicate and
Have some in the
dashing.
guard.
Well, so we've got 2 more boxes, and then that is the loop done.
Can we look for their things?
This isn't right. You don't belong here.
there a lot of gold in stealing kids' toys?
I haven't had a chance really to do any of the Zeal of Zenithar stuff yet, as I'm always at work. Yeah, it's like, to be honest, it's not really been that. I don't know if anything even amazing even drops anyway. I haven't really had enough parcels to even see if there's anything even worth farming for. But yeah, I suppose there's new motives. I have to check what the new motive is. Normally they just chuck a new motive in. And I said they don't drop that great either, from what I've seen. Well, through the stealing, I know the other sources are probably a lot better. Right, let's get to the last box, the hidden box.
I want no part in that.
Like you said, there's more important stuff to do. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's one of the best events for getting stuff. But it's just nice to get them, you know, as you're doing something else. Right, so let's sell up and then do the giveaway, and then we'll do a restart.
Look what the.
Oh, I'm still on the daily limit. I've got to launder it then.
I'm so.
Oh damn, I just realised what I've done. I need to... I think I've just maxed the laundering.
I understand.
Right, so I need to get some skill points. Let's quickly go... All this subclass in here is like sucked all the spare skill points, so I need to drop some in the, you know, the stealing one so I can sell a bit more and launder the motive so I can trade it. It's still stolen. So let's go. Right, what can I pull out? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I think I'll stick to my routine and get my Nightblade to level 10 mage skill that I need to get that ice comet on the toon. Yeah, I know. I've wanted to get the ice comet on my Nightblade for ages, and I just can't be bothered with the books. I've only ever had it once on like my main toon on Xbox, and I've never had it on another character. But yeah, now the add-on's active, like that's gonna make things a lot easier. If I had the add-on, I'd probably pick them up. Because yeah, the comet is brilliant.
I do not.
Right, launder the motive.
What is it?
So it's getting there, right, so there was someone in the chat that said PCNA. It was ESO Jala. So yeah, let me know you're at, and then I'll send you the motive. If you're still in the chat. I've just been riding around collecting books using the add-on. Yeah, as long as you've got the add-on, it makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll give it 5 minutes. See if we can get the account name. Oh, it's sweet. Let's check that's correct. I think it is. Right, there we go. Enjoy. Should be worth some gold. And then we'll get back to doing another run. Check the lockpicks. Well, we've still got quite a few. So hopefully we'll get something special, as I'm well overdue for something really rare to drop. So yeah, I'll be giving away motives that I find. Hopefully there'll be a painting as well, or something drop really good. And maybe, I don't know what's from the boxes, if there's anything good or not. I really need to quickly check. Yeah, so if anyone else is on PCNA, just let me know. Type PCNA in the chat if you want any free stuff that I do find. Well, let's quickly check the what actually drops in these boxes. Oh, the new one is the Zenithar Battlesmith outfit armour. Only drops from the gold quality ones, okay, I won't be getting those, they're probably banned anyway. Got the Gold Road Dragoon and the High Rock Spell Sword and the Ashen Militia, that's what I've got. So yeah, there's a few crafting motives and of course some crafting stuff. Furnishing recipes, companion gear, currency pouches, yeah, so alright, sweet, so there is quite a few. Oh, you're welcome, mate. So yeah, there is some nice stuff. Some nice motives. So let's get to it.
For the 80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Veteran.
This place has been violated for the
What do you
last
think
time.
you're doing here?
Life's an adventure, run as fast as you dare.
For the 80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Veteran.
Not sure what it's like on PC and Xbox, mate, but low level mats have gone up in price, maybe down to players doing their collected writs. Yeah, I think definitely they would have gone down in price because there's just going to be more of them. So I think if you get a lot of mats, it's best just to hoard them, as they probably will go down.
Arrives, you'll be sorry.
Normally happens when there's an event. But yeah, I think I only had like what, one event parcel in that whole run. So yeah, they do drop, but they're not. You're definitely not getting a lot of them. You're not even getting the gold one. I need to do the daily quest to get the gold one.
For the 80th time, help
But
is
I'm
on
not
the
going to
way.
bother if they're bound. Probably not going to bother, as I want stuff to sell and give away and trade.
You could have walked out. Now the guards will haul you away.
I'll get what you can. Delicate and dashing.
But yeah, the PvP builds are the PvP builds are definitely a lot more varied and interesting. That's for sure. I've seen a lot of nice combos,
You're not bad.
and yeah, like when the scribing comes out for free as well,
What's our
I can then
knows how to
add
deal
some
with the likes of
scribing
you.
stuff to some of the builds, and I've got it all on the Xbox. There's going to be some crazy setups I'm going to make. But yeah, I do need to start streaming other games as well. I might just do random stuff. Random games. I'll still keep the channel Elder Scrolls focused, but I just will do the odd different stuff.
I can't believe they want us to go outside the house.
I didn't even hear it click. Can we look through their things? Ugh, I want no part in that.
My main on PS5, I only have Dark Brotherhood to max out, I think, and he will be maxed out totally. Yeah, Dark Brotherhood is pretty good. The passives are quite nice, especially if you steal him. That was one of the best quest lines, actually.
I can't believe Lord Vivek wouldn't see worshippers today.
I think I was just spamming to max that out. I think I might have done a guide, actually, to max the Dark Brotherhood out quickly. I think it was just spamming the,
You heard me. Step
I think
lively.
the dailies or repeatables.
here is making me uncomfortable.
But yeah, the Mages Guild is always the worst one. But yeah, that's why I've not been on the Xbox much, because it's just the grind of the class lines again. So yeah, it's a nightmare if you've got multiple accounts. I just wish they made all the class lines unlocked. You know, if you've got every character like level 50 with all 3 class lines maxed, then I thought it was all going to be just all instantly accessible. But then to regrind everything again, and there's 21 class lines. But like I said, you're probably not going to need all of them. Probably 10's enough for most players. But yeah, the grind is a bit of a pain. Damn it. What, another guard? I don't know if I'm going in the right building here. No, I'm not.
Petty crime, petty criminal. The guard will get you.
Sigil order was a pain. Yeah, I've done that so many times. I can't bear to do that anymore. I've done that about 7 times. I know your pain. I've never seen so many players in Craignawn XP farming. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of players. There's definitely a lot of new ones. But yeah, it's just the endless grinding.
Pocket what you can.
Like, you can level the lines pretty quick, it's just so many of them. And like I said, if you've got to do it multiple times, that's when it gets really annoying.
Wherever you came from, I suggest you should.
But yeah, if you've got access to, you know, like Black Rose Prison, you know, and training gear on, yeah, you can just put one line on, and then you can probably max it in about 15 minutes. So it don't take that long. It's just the sheer number of them. That's the problem. I ended up going to Skyreach and running around solo. Yeah, that's it. That's quite a good spot. But yeah, I just thought, well, if you've got every character
Get a drink or two?
with every class done, then you can just pick up the class lines. And then when I went to the subclassing thing, it was like, we were all at level 1. I was like, what the hell? I've got to regrind everything.
You're going to regret this.
But yeah, like, you're unlikely to need all 21. Like, because some of the lines are probably not going to be used. But it'd still be nice to have all of them. And once you've got them, you got them.
I'll take that.
And we've got to
if
tell
you don't mind.
Varney starves.
You'll pay for that, scum.
Damn, where's these paintings at?
Come on, another criminal?
Well, we've finally got a parcel.
Come on, friend. You're better than that.
I'm only going to bother with a couple myself for the minute, yeah. And it definitely, if you try and put 2 on and level 2 at once, it is a bit slower, obviously. But yeah, I'll just do 1, and then you can just do it in like 15 minutes, then just jump to another one, and then another one. That works quite well. But you can do 2 at once if you want. Depends how many you need and how quickly. Damn, that's some trash right there. My Templar does fine without subclassing. Yeah, there is some classes that still do pretty well. Dragon Knight's definitely one. Yeah, a lot of players have said Templar's still good. Because I think a lot of players were worried that, you know, you have to subclass to be good. And I don't think that is the case. It definitely helps with a lot of different setups, but depending what your setup is, you can still do really well.
There's a great tavern around here.
But yeah, just focus on all the class lines that a lot of the players want. Like the Restoring Light is used heavily for back bar. I don't even know where I even am. Yeah, Restoring Light, Animal Companions, Assassination, Storm Calling, they're the lines you want to be doing, as they're the most heavily used, and the Adric Spear. Yeah, I've probably got about 8 or 9 done maybe. Damn, I forgot where I was for a sec there.
Can I help?
The subclassing lines I do have on my template is the Assassination line, and it's nearly done. Yeah, Assassination. Yeah, the ones I've done. I don't show that. Yeah, I've definitely got the Assassination and Siphoning, I think. I've got nothing on the Dragon Knight. Yeah, Storm Calling I've got. Yeah, the Adric Spear, Restoring Light, Animal Companions, Winter's Embrace, and the Gravelord. Got nothing on the Arcanist. So yeah, I've got like the main ones that I need. And as of yet, I haven't found one where I'm like, damn, I need that line. So I'm happy for the moment. But yeah, I've got to redo it all on
This is
Xbox.
ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Talena. My wife insists we try.
Can we look for the things?
Look, good. You're not allowed in here.
It's like, yeah, could you imagine if you had about 5 accounts? Because there is some players that have like more accounts than me. I've only got 2. You know, if you have like multiple accounts, damn, that's going to be brutal.
I've summoned the guard.
Wow, this one's just not breaking.
You can't cut
Come on.
corners with the law.
Right, we've got another parcel finally. So what's that, 3 so far? It's just pretty much more trash. That's not too bad, but it's still going. I still don't think there is a better skill Then punch room sweeps in the game for trash mobs. No, it's definitely one of the best.
What's our story if we get caught?
What's this about? You don't belong here.
Come on, friend. You're better than that.
I'm pretty sure the guard
Pocket
knows
what
how
you-
to deal with the likes of you.
So you've got to tell Varney's staves to give away. It's nothing crazy, but yeah, I can give that away if I don't get anything else. Yeah, it's a good old lockbox run though. I said you've got that chance to get something really rare.
You were warned.
Can we
Now
look
you'll
through their
need to
things?
deal with the guard.
Delicate and dashing. Can we look through their things?
I did not want to call the guard.
I don't
but you
recall
forced my
inviting
hand.
you.
Ugh, I want no part in that. Pocket what you can.
The guard's on their way. Best get out before they clear you out.
You're not bad with a lockpick.
This is your last chance to leave before the guard arrives.
Seriously? What was the point of that? What's our story if we get caught?
This may seem strange, but I do most of my map farming at the Shard in Greglawn as well. Just running around while other players are killing mobs, easy pickings. Yeah, Greglawn's got some nice spots though, and you can get the Nerncrux, which is nice. Yes, there's some good spots.
Got a good look? Good. Now.
Would be nice to get a drink or
Since you
two.
won't leave, I've summoned the guard.
But yeah, I wanted to start doing like proper giveaways. Like 500k gold and stuff like that. But mind you, if one of these paintings drop with that, he's going to be pretty much, you know, yeah, up 500k, million plus anyway. That's if I get lucky.
Can we look through their things?
Any idea when the Riving Wall goes live? I think they're going to do that. From what I know, I think I read it was like September time. So when it goes on sale, because I haven't actually bought the new expansion yet. I'll be getting it on Xbox anyway, I won't be getting it on PC. But I think when that goes on sale, so they can like maximise
You're
the
intruding stranger.
you know, the number of players that are going to buy it and stuff and go there. So it'll probably be like whenever it goes on sale, which I think is normally around September time. So that's when that'll be that big world event, unless they've said something otherwise. But yeah, it'll be when they drop it on sale, and that's when I'll be picking it up. Because like I was gonna buy it. This is the first time I've not actually bought one of these chapters or new content when it's been released. You know, ever since like the first one, like Morrowind, I've always bought them. But this is the first time I haven't. And the reason I haven't done it is because there was no major system. The price had also gone up. The zone's quite small, and I knew I was going to be too busy with the subclassing anyway. So I thought, you know what, I'm not in a rush to do the content. I will be doing it, but yeah, I'm just going to wait till it's on sale. And like I said, I'm still too busy at the moment with all the builds and stuff, so I don't need the new area. But yeah, like I do want to play it, but yeah, I'll just wait till it goes cheaper, and then when the sort of the subclassing you know, drops off a little bit and I've got a little bit of downtime, but that's when it will probably drop, I suppose, the big world event, when they get a more boost of sales. Must admit, you're better off waiting. The new area isn't really that special now. So I said, and it's the same formula every year. I don't know why they haven't just called it a chapter, because it basically is, but just smaller. The urn farming spot is not bad though. Yeah, I know that looks pretty good. I do want to do that, to be fair. So I have missed that, because normally that's the first thing I do when there's like a new chapter or something. I go straight to the planned farming. So I did miss that. But yeah, like, to be honest, I can wait to do the new zone. It's a shame really, because yeah, like I do always buy them, like pre-order them, or you know, get them day one and I'm in there. But just this time I haven't. Just no new system. You know, the subclassing was base game.
Drink a bottle of the blue stuff.
You know, like I do want the new mythic and stuff, but I'm not in no rush to get it. I can wait a few months. And I just think it's a bit overpriced for what you get. I think it was like, I think on Xbox it was about 46 quid or something. I was like, damn. And like the year previously, I think it was around 30 quid. I thought it's quite a lot, and it's a small zone. I know you get the dungeon packs with it as well though. But yeah, I thought, like, you know what, I can just wait. I'll be too busy anyway. I mean, if they made the subclassing part of the new chapter, which is, I'm surprised they didn't actually, they made it base game, then I might have bought the chapter. But yeah, no new system is a big downside. But yeah, I will be buying it on Xbox. I'm not going to buy it on PC because I bought every chapter on Xbox, so this PC account is just more just for PvP and stealing. Whereas my sort of completionist stuff, yeah, is all Xbox, my main.
There are no shortcuts in the law.
Other than doing dailies there, I don't spend much time there. Yeah, so I said I think it's a bit underwhelming anyway. But I still enjoy the questing and stuff, but it's not my main focus. So yeah, when it goes on sale and it's like 20 quid, 30 quid or whatever, then I'll probably pick it up. I just think they should have introduce something on top of it just to make it a bit sweeter, like a new class line with the new content, or like a new race or something would have been nice. You know, might have sweetened the deal a little bit. But you know, they literally didn't add anything apart from obviously the wall thing. But again, not even dropped yet.
Pocket what you can.
They should have just added a little something. I mean, how hard is it really just to make a new race? It's just, you know, one new racial line and make 3 passive lines. Like, that could surely be done in like one day. I mean, can it be really that difficult to do that? I mean, I know making a new class is a lot more complicated because you need balancing and stuff and whatever, but a new race line, I mean, come on. That would be easy to implement, wouldn't it? That would literally take a day, tops, not even that. You know, just to make a new race, like, I don't know, the Snow Elf or something, or whatever the sea ones are called, I forget. You know, they could have just made one like that. That would have been really cool. And then I probably again might have bought it then. And surely it can't be that hard to implement, just a new racial line with a few passives. That would have been really nice.
I don't think you should have left when you had the chance. Guards!
They should have just sweetened the deal a little bit.
Pocket what you can.
You're not welcome. Nothing personal.
I think this one's underground.
Hey, you asked for this. Ugh, I want no part in that.
But yeah, it is what it is, and I just thought it just ain't worth my money, you know, at this moment, because like I said, I knew I was going to be too busy making builds and stuff, so, you know, that can wait. But yeah, I do always love a new zone, but yeah, it's just a bit expensive for what you get. I mean, to be honest, it's so small, it should have just been free with the ESO Plus members or something. I don't get what they was trying to do. But yeah, when the event, the world event and that, you know, it's going to be quite fun. That'd be pretty cool.
This place has been violated for the last time. That's it! I'm sending for the guard. Pocket what you can.
You're intruding, stranger.
Ugh, I want no part in that.
come in here?
Come on, friend. You're better than that.
Overall, I'm pleased so far that we've done. Add-ons have been a big plus. Yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy the add-ons as well. I'm not massive on the add-ons, but I know like, a lot of people will benefit from them. And definitely, yeah, the Mages Guild Lore Book one's great. The Sky Shard one's great. And obviously, if you're into node farming, which I've always wanted on console, so yeah, that is really nice. I can finally delete the 100 screenshots on my phone. Yeah, you know that. I had tons of them. If I wanted to farm something. Right, so it's time to sell up. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, I think I'll be leaving it there anyway, guys.
What do you want?
Gonna sell
I
up.
do not.
Right, let's get the stuff we need. Okay, that's all maxed. Right, that should push the ledger domain up a little bit. Yeah, that's it for me, guys. So catch me in the next stream. Got some more builds and stuff coming this week. I'll see you in the next stuff.